If you don't have enough time, this video is about how to get more of it. In this video, we want to talk about the importance of time and how you manage time, how you create time, and the fundamental principle for building a business and how it relates to time. So if we really think about building a business, the outcomes of your business are a reflection of what you do with your time. All results are a function of the actions taken. The actions are what you do in the 40 hours a week you work, or maybe the 50 or 60 or 70 hours a week you work. These actions get this result. So if we want a very different result, ideally a much, much better result, the actions we take need to be a match for that result. So the game of building a business is going from the actions I'm taking to way more productive actions. All right, so how do we actually do that? How do we get more time, and then how do we level that up? So if you think about someone who's running a $300,000 company making $100,000 a year, who's working 40 hours a week, there's certain actions they're doing every single week. If you're making $100,000 a year, you're making $2,000 a week. If you're working 40 hours a week, you're making $50 an hour. So we would say that these actions this person is doing are worth $50 an hour. But then there's somebody else who runs a $3 million company and makes $500,000 a year and works 20 hours a week. So that person is making $10,000 a week, working 20 hours a week. Their time is worth $500 an hour. So the actions they're taking are $500 an hour actions. If you just watched those two business owners, you would see that their weeks are very different. One of them is out doing estimates, checking in on job sites, maybe even picking up a paintbrush helping paint, while the other one is doing meetings, reviewing business strategy, making plans and projections, meeting with key team members, and doing very different actions. So the game of building a business is always finding what are the least valuable actions I'm doing right now, and how do I get rid of them so that I've got another 15 hours a week available? And then how do I fill that 15 hours a week with more valuable actions? And how do we repeat this process over and over again? So what I'm gonna give you right now is a really simple practice. It's a practice, it's an exercise you can just do at any time in your business to create more time for yourself. So what you do is you take out a pen and paper or open a blank document on your computer, and you need to write down every single thing you do in a week. All right, and then put them in buckets. So you're like, this is how much time I spend painting, this is how much time I spend doing estimates, making phone calls, updating financials, whatever it is. And ideally, you live by your calendar, so you can just look at your calendar and see exactly how much time you spend on every individual thing you do. Once you've written that list down, you want to go and put dollar amounts next to it, hourly dollar amounts. You got to figure out how much would I have to pay someone else to do that. So if it's painting, well, what's the hourly rate for someone you can hire to paint? Maybe 20 an hour, 25 an hour, 30 an hour. What about updating your QuickBooks? You could probably get someone to do that for 15, 20, 25 an hour. What about someone who could do sales for you? Well, it's gonna be maybe a little more expensive, right? You might be at $30, $40, $50 an hour if you look at the commission you would pay that person. So you start putting dollar amounts. And then you can also look at things that you gotta be careful, because some things aren't worth anything. For example, man, I spent 10 hours a week checking up on my job site. Well, you could just that could be worth nothing, because you could figure out how to hire people that you don't need to check up on at all. So that's worth $0 an hour, because you could completely get rid of it. So we need to identify what are the things I need to stop doing to create free time, and then what's the more valuable things I should be doing. So really simply with building a business, it's the least valuable thing would be doing the painting yourself. That's gonna be really limiting. And then you're gonna be focused on managing my marketing, doing estimates, and managing projects. I need to figure out how to do those really efficiently. The next step is gonna be hiring a project manager, hiring a salesperson, and working with my team. And that's the general direction. Then eventually it's building leaders. That's where we're heading as we build our business. And so the key is, here's what you would do right now, is identify a couple of things that you can stop doing right now. So there's 3 ways that you can stop doing certain tasks. There's 3, and we would call this how we can eliminate things from our calendar. Number 1, we can automate them. So maybe it's a software you use, maybe it's a calendar you use, maybe we automatically send invoices. There's different ways to automate things with technology these days. So if you can automate something you're doing manually right now, do that. The second thing would be delegate. And this is a huge one, is delegate. Like, who can I have do this task for me? How can I hire to do this task? Can I hire a bookkeeper because I'm spending 5 hours a week doing my books? Can I pay my top team member a 50-cent raise or a $1 raise to go to the paint store every day so I don't have to? Can I give someone else a $1 raise and say, hey, I'm gonna give you this raise, but only if I show up to the job site and they're impeccable. If I show up and there's no drips, there's no cleanup, there's no trash, if you can do the final walkthrough with the customer and they call me just so happy, I give you this much extra money. You can start to give a raise to people to save you time. And then the third thing you can do is just quit doing stuff. There's certain things that you can just run an experiment, and just quit doing it. I remember back in 2013, I looked at my schedule and I said, hey, I basically do 2 things. I do my meetings with my team, and then I just talk to them all week long. Like, well, which one's more valuable? If I had to only do one of those, which one's more valuable? The meetings or talking to them all week? And I said, the meetings are more valuable. I'm gonna run an experiment. I'm just not gonna call them the rest of the week, and I'm gonna tell them I'm not available and just see what happens. And you know what happened? Nothing happened. Nothing changed. We got the same results. I just worked 10 or 15 hours less per week. So that's probably one thing that everyone needs to be willing to try, is just experiment. What if I just quit doing this thing? You could free up 5 to 10 hours a week right now, replace it with something more valuable, and then you just do this process over and over and over again, and that's how you start increasing the value of your time. And when you increase the value of your time, your business performs better and you make more money. So that's the game of building a business. That's how you start creating more time, is you have to start cutting things out. So the assignment I would give you in this video would be, take 10 minutes right now, look at what you do and say, what's something you should stop doing that you can have someone else do, you could just quit doing right now that could save you 5 or 10 hours a week. Make that change, run the experiment, and see what happens over the next 4 weeks.